All right, hi everybody. Welcome to the Off-Air Show, the Felger and Maz Off-Air Show. We went a little late today. Murray still has to do the headlines, I think. So we'll wait for him. I'll get started while Murray's getting settled and he comes in here. The Off-Air Show, as always, is brought to you by the original light beer, Miller Lite. Legendary Stories and the Off-Air Show start with a light. Here's the 50 years of Miller time. The original light beer, the greatest American Pilsner, Miller Light. I'll start with, so Colin is filling in for Jake. Are you our new guy there, Colin?
I don't think so. I'm just filling in while Jake's training for the Celtics games. But.
So Jake is training for Celtics games. Okay, so Colin is our guy. Colin gives us some ideas. Colin writes, Patriots debuting new uniforms tomorrow night. What's your favorite sports jersey and have you ever owned, what's your favorite sports jersey you have ever owned or wanted to own? I'll ask you that, Colin. Are you a jersey guy?
I used to be when I was younger. I wouldn't say anymore though.
Okay, because you've grown up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're an adult now.
Yeah, I'd wear a jersey like a game if I was going to a game, but like
I wouldn't.
It depends on the game.
Okay, so listen, I don't want to dump on people who are into it. There's people who like merch. There's people who like wearing jerseys. Kevin Majori, our great associate producer, is a huge hockey jersey collector. I love Kevin Majori.
I'm a merch guy. If they put out like a nice sweatshirt, I'm a sucker for that.
So Colin, I don't know you, but I'm sure you seem like a nice kid. I don't want to assail your character or assail the character of any people who like merch. But I'm the anti. I can't stand it. I can't. Yeah, I'm going to wear the jersey. I'm a grown ass man, and I'm wearing someone else's jersey to a game. Ew. No. Nope. Sorry. I'm in that camp. I can't do that. And I'm also I don't give a flying fuck about clothes in general or fashion or even sports fashion. I just don't care. So I don't care about a new jersey. I don't care about a throwback jersey. I almost resent now how I turn on a game and teams are wearing something different every fucking week. I hate it. Especially the teams that matter. Like the Boston Celtics. As much as I dump on the Celtics, I do respect the tradition of their organization and the history of their organization and their classic jerseys. White with Celtics in green trim at home, green with Boston in white on the road, which is what they used to do. That's the jersey that you wear every goddamn night. If you're the Green Bay Packers, green and yellow at home, green with white, a yellow with white on top on the road with the classic G, and that's it. That's all you wear. You don't wear anything else. You don't mess with that jersey. And I got to turn on even those teams with the different jerseys and the throwback jerseys. I hate it. I hate it. So, no. Colin, to answer your question, what's the favorite? Okay, but I'll tell you, my favorite sports jersey that I've ever owned is Jim Craig number 30 USA 1980 Olympic hockey jersey. I was a goalie in youth hockey, and I was 11 years old when they won that gold medal. I don't remember how it happened because it online didn't exist. I don't know where we got it or how we got it, but I got a Jim Craig Team USA number 30 jersey that I then wore for my youth hockey league every fucking day. And I was 11. Since then, I couldn't have given two poops.
You're jerseyless?
About what jersey they're wearing or you're wearing. And never mind, buy one or whatever. Favorite throwback uniform. The throwback thing, I think, is great to go back to a time when we all remember. So the Patriots from the 80s and the Pat Patriots or the Seahawks, the Steve Largent era Seahawks jerseys are great. Or the creamsicle with Tampa. Those are all cool, and I'm all fine with that. What I fucking hate is when they throw back to a time that no one was there for. Like the Packers wore these dumb ass.
Oh, you didn't like the leather throwback helmets?
And the Navy thing that they wore in the 1930s under Curly Lembo. No one was there to see that. So that I have no use for. If you want to throw back to a time that we remember, That's a throwback. Wearing a jersey that's 100 years old is fucking stupid.
Yeah, I don't like those ones. The Steelers ones were the worst ones. They looked like something very British.
That's another one. The Steelers ones.
Those ones are horrendous.
And was anyone alive to remember it?
No, not at all.
Can't stand that
But
shit.
some sucker. There's a Steelers Majority out somewhere in near the Allegheny River that bought one of those.
Majority. God love that kid. Do you have anything before I go back to the?
Well, so Colin Kennedy is producing the show. What's up, Col?
I've been going through these, so that's.
Well, there was one I wanted to touch on, and he put in here because it was actually on the top of mind. He asks, Jim, are you still going to Pittsburgh this weekend? Thoughts on the current state of air travel? Pittsburgh plans? Are you doing college game day? The trip has gone to shit. No one's going.
Why?
Well, the worst part of it is one of the guys that was like the focal point of the thing. He had a death in the family.
Oh.
And so he also was like desperately like wanting to get out of here. I need this trip. And when his aunt passed, and this aunt was like a mother to him, he said the timing of this is going to line up that the services I'm telling you are going to be Friday and Saturday. Sure enough, they're Friday and Saturday. And so long story short, it's all kind of gone to shit. And I didn't really care about the games that much. Him and his kid are Notre Dame fans. I'm like, what are we going to spend all this money to go to games like I don't care about that much? Like there's going to be stakes.
You'd have to gamble on it, yeah.
Yeah, so I then suggested, the Bruins are in Montreal Saturday night.
Oh, good one.
Why don't we do this?
That's nice.
What do you think it costs to fly round trip from Boston to Montreal? Saturday, come home Sunday. What do you think that flight is?
It shouldn't be more than $300 each way.
It is $2,000.
Get the fuck out of here.
Not first class.
Drive.
So, yeah, that's where I'm a no. I'm not sitting in a car for more than 2 hours.
Is it
ever.
5 to
Yeah,
Montreal?
it's like 5. Who knows what it's going to be at the border.
Yeah.
One of my buddies is like, well, I'll rent a car. Like, if you rent a car and we go to that border, what do you think's going to happen?
It's really $1,000 each way?
It was crazy, Mike.
Wow.
When I can't
Is
believe
it Air Canada?
Yeah.
Does any U.S. carrier go in there?
Not without zigzagging to like some stupid place to get there. One of them was like Atlanta, then to Montreal.
Yeah,
Like,
fuck off.
I'm
Yeah,
not doing
I'm
that.
not going in reverse. I might, can I puddle jump to Burlington, Vermont, then to Montreal? Can I puddle jump to Albany and then to Montreal? Like, if
The one that was feasible.
I don't mind connecting if it's on the way.
The one that was financially feasible. So it's funny. You say it's like $200 to fly from JFK to Montreal, but I got to go to this wake of this woman that passed. So he was like, well, why don't we meet in New York City Friday night and then we'll fly up Saturday morning. And I was looking at the cost. I'm like, we can do this, but I got to go to this wake. So I kind of can't do it. So the whole thing's been sacked. So now the one buddy's actually going to fly up to Boston and we're just going to like bum around this weekend.
All right. Well, listen, Chris writes in.
$2,000 for a round. That's crazy.
Chris writes in, yeah, Felger, don't rip merch. I bet you have Grateful Dead merch out the ass. Wrong. 0. You got me wrong there, Chris. No, sir. I don't go to see the Grateful Dead to buy the fucking T-shirts, and I don't go to the Grateful Dead for the other people. I go there to be there with me and my friends and have a time among us. I don't give a fuck who's there, and I certainly don't go for no tie-dye T-shirt. I don't give a shit about buying the merch. I'm not the merch guy. You can look at my Have you ever seen me wear a Grateful Dead thing? Anything?
Never, not once, no.
Okay, and I've been to 60 shows when Jerry was alive, well over 100 all told, probably approaching 150 now, and not one fucking thing do I got that I bought for Grateful Dead. I don't buy it for anything. I don't go places to buy things. That's just not how I'm wired.
I like this question that came in. Max Marston asks, what's the most egregious example or story of you guys being told to stop talking about something? PD, team, ownership. For me, it's no question. It's the Mac Jones nut slap game that we used as part of the Ticket Weasel to give away tickets to,
It's
I think.
a nut slap, baby nut slap. Sing it as the
What was the
B-52s?
If you see a whiny guy quarterbacking your team, it's the nut slap. That one got them pissed. Like,
It's so lame.
ugh, like that was one. For the most part, I'm like Mike, go along to get along.
That
like,
got the Ticket Weasel suspended for a time.
yeah, that was one like really, like you're mad about this.
Really?
So I think with all the winning, maybe the teams, or not, I don't know. I would like to think they're probably not as bitchy, maybe. But who knows? Like what they have to deal with behind the scenes here. But that was one that I definitely got my back up about. Like, oh come on, guys! Like you're not mad about this.
It's happened to me so many times.
Yeah, you've dealt with it more than I have.
I remember how I've been told to like this is I when I and I still do. It used to be Fox Sports New England, whatever the iteration was.
Oh, before it became NBC Sports Boston.
Before it was Comcast Sports
Yeah.
at New England, Fox Sports New England, NBC Sports Boston New England. We've had different iterations. I've been working at that channel and that station for like 22, 23 years. And I started full time in 2009, 2008. When did Garnett come here?
08 is the year that they won.
Okay,
so, yeah,
right.
yeah.
So I became full-time in 08. But before then, in 2007, there was the night of the Garnett trade, I think. I
Yeah.
think it was the night of the Garnett trade. And I was doing my thing, like second-guessing it, and here's where it could go wrong. And is this guy even that good anymore? And can he be a singular guy to lead you to a championship? And you traded away half your team, whatever. Just doing the usual thing. And Gary Tangway would be like, Felger, so admit it, you hate this trade. Admit this, you hate the trade. Admit it, you hate the trade. And this is as we were almost rolling the credits going to break. I'm like, no, Gary, I hate the Celtics. Like, that's what. Cut to black, go to commercial.
Oh, that's great.
The night of the Garnett trade. GM called and said, I wasn't full-time, but I was just about to get hired, actually. And he said, why don't you
Sit this one out a little bit.
Why don't you take a couple weeks?
Oh, man.
So they sent me away for a couple weeks.
Oh, wow.
And then they came back and they hired me full time, and I've kind of been there ever since. So, to their credit.
That's funny.
But yeah, the Bruins get sensitive about all sorts of shit. Like,
they
didn't love my commentary about the BC drafting another BC kid. Like, it wasn't like I was told to stop, but it was like, well, they're not happy. Like, I don't know. It happens all the fucking time. That's all I can tell you.
There was another one. I had forgotten about this, but that question just jogged this in my brain, because this one made me legitimately mad too, because I'm spending out of pocket to go travel to see the Patriots in 2015. So that's my first year here. It was October of 15. So going into my first official year here, on the Saturday show at Casper, I talked about that I had spent all this money to go see the Patriots in Dallas the week before, and it was my first time at AT&T Stadium. It was a phenomenal place. I never said Gillette's a dump. I just did talk about that it's a pain in the balls to get in and out of. We all know this. AT&T's got it right, easy in and out. Someone high up at the Patriots heard this and apparently made them crazy, and then shit rolls downhill. But of all the things, that was when I'm like, but do you understand, that half of what I was talking about there was me paying out of pocket to go see that team, your team? That was one too. Come on, why are you this sensitive?
So
but it happens. It does happen.
What I love is sometimes I will hear hosts say, "I've never been told what to say."
Yes, you have.
To which I say, either, sir, you're lying, or you've never said anything interesting. And I think that applied. Like Dale, I love you, Dale. But Dale, you say, they have never been told what to say by the Bruins or anybody else. Well, dude, that's because you don't fucking say anything.
Because you're a bore.
So if you claim as a media person that you've never had a talking to, or as a talk show host, you've never been, it's not that we're told what to say, it's don't go there. Okay? If you've never been told don't go there or go easy or enough of that, if you've never been told that, you're either, and you claim that, you're either lying, or you've never said anything. You've never said anything interesting.
I always like these. Turtle 1000. Murray, how much to go to the game tomorrow? Get there at 4. Park in P11. Stay till the end. No rush leaving the parking lot. A real number?
$2,000. I'm cheap.
$85,000? I'm not kidding. Cold night games. There the whole time. Got to stay even in a blowout. Ugh.
David asks you, Jim, were you more into music or sports in high school?
Music. And by the time I got to high school, it was music. Music, weed, doing nothing, drinking. Yeah, I was a terrible high school student. But yeah, I'm probably more music than anything else. So listen, I've loved music. I've been a huge live music guy since, again, the end of high school. Started going to dead shows at the end of high school. So I'm huge into me. Nothing has ever been more important to me than sports, ever. Music never passed sports for me. What can I tell you? Oh, I was going to ask you one more. But by the time, so I graduated in 94. like 93, 94, when they first get Parcells and like, you know, now the Patriots are like a real viable thing. Because I got dragged to games in the early 90s. It was like, it felt like, you know, my dad hated me. Why are you bringing me to these cold benches in this shithole stadium? But no, I really started to get into them like when Parcells showed up. Who didn't? Especially if you're in high school. But still more about like going to concerts and shows and things like that.
Colin with the question: Mega Millions jackpot nearly $1 billion for the 8th time in history. Do you go and buy Mega Million tickets when the jackpot gets this high, Murray?
Yeah, not many. You know, it's a couple of bucks and a hope. I think you're crazy not to. You can't win if you don't play. So yeah, I'll spend probably $10 on some quick picks that won't hit, but you never know. So yeah, when it gets high, I think you're crazy not to. Why not?
Not only do I not, I resent those that
That get
do,
in the way,
and that
of
I
course.
gotta fucking stand in line to get my pack of gum in the gas station, waiting for you fucking.
Degenerates.
I just want I want a better way. It's not just degenerate, low life, or just like that doesn't even quite fit it. That sounds a little snotty. What's a good adjective for the fucking guy or gal I'm standing behind waiting for them to? I want the 7, the lucky 7. I'll take 2 of the this and then a 4.
I'm one of these people, but
Oh my God,
I don't take that long. I go in with a mission. I know what I'm buying. So
God, that's like
Yeah.
my least favorite thing.
yeah, degens.
Freaking I can't stand that. Tim says pretty clear you got told to stop talking Schmenzer. Not true. They've let the Schmenzer talk up.
Oh no, they actually. I don't think they mind that.
Schmenzer.
Yeah.
I mean, believe me, Patriots spending, crafts, and money is a very sensitive topic. So you do have to toe the line there to a point. I think I do. I go as far as I can go. I'm telling it like it is. You know, they've listened. The numbers are the numbers. They've spent less on players since they own the team than any team in the NFL. The lowest cash spending on the roster in the last 10 years, in the last 7 years. I draw the line wherever it is. And those are just facts. So, you know, I feel you got to bring that up to a point, but as a partner, you do have to be careful. So here's
What else is from the Colin email here?
thoughts on the wind turbine that had a blade detach and fly into the cranberry bog in Plymouth. The fallen blade, which detached from a 300-foot tall turbine on Friday, remains in the cranberry bog and will only be removed, quote, once it is determined that the site is safe. Just before 2 p.m. on Friday, a neighbor called emergency service to report that one of the 3 blades on the turbine was gone. When firefighters arrived, they found the nearly 100-foot fiberglass blade, 100 fucking feet, several hundred feet from the base of the tower, submerged in the cranberry bog. Does this bother you, Colin?
No, not really.
No, the liberals.
It bothers
making
me.
us- the liberals are making us do this, and now the thing's exploding. The liberals.
Those things are a waste. We're pro fossil fuels forever. That's me. All the fossil fuels. Give me all the oil.
So I
keep
do
digging.
think, yeah. So the right. So the
Instead, we can keep putting these things up so they kill the birds. You know what the fuck they're flying into.
right wingers celebrate when solar panels explode or wind turbines fall off or whatever. Like, you guys can do it. Murray, you can call Howie, and you all can jerk off to each other.
I kind of
As
enjoy
far
it.
as
I'm not going to lie. When this stuff happens, I get a laugh. How early is too early for Christmas lights decorations? Good question, Colin, because the Christmas lights and Christmas tree went up in the Murray house this past Saturday.
No, Murray.
Yeah.
Too early, dude.
I don't mind it. Makes my wife happy. Once she starts watching the Lifetime Christmas shows, which started like last week, it's all a matter of time before she asks, "Hey, do you think?" I was like, "Just go nuts. Like, I don't care. It's a new home. It's nice. It's cozy. It's early. I don't like pre-Thanksgiving, but it makes her happy." So.
Real tree, or it sounds
Fake.
to me like you're fake all the
tree.
way.
Fake tree all the way.
That is putting it up the first week of November and it's fake is just soulless. Soulless. Come on,
I'd
Jazz.
like to have the smell,
Come
but
on, Jazz. Why you have your own home? Why don't you get a real tree?
got a cat.
It's hard
and
for it to last 2 months.
Yeah.
But,
the cat might start chewing it, and we don't know. Like it was a very expensive cat, and we don't want anything fucking up with its innards and having to take it to the emergency vet and having to spend like $10,000 again. I don't know if that's too early for you people, but we have it up. It's all up.
thoughts on Dondero spitting water in the studio? Food ban in the studio.
He took a beating for this. I don't know if we have to pile on any further on it, but I don't care that we can't eat in the studio that much. I have sometimes, we have had that mandate from day one. I'll sometimes eat and drink in there, but
I'm the only
it's
guy
not
that
a big deal that we get told not to. Like, I'm not going to flip out like Zoe did. Like, I think Zoe was legitimately mad that he got told he can't eat in the studio anymore.
When did that happen?
Oh, a couple of days after this whole Dondero
So
thing.
I saw Dennis come in and grab his
It was
Dairy
great.
Queen.
And Dennis was legitimately pissed
Good.
too. Yeah.
Good for Dennis.
Yeah.
And listen,
I thought that
I
clip's
don't say
great.
anything because I'm not the hall monitor, but I'm a rules guy. People don't appreciate this about me. They think I'd be like fucking do my own thing. No, I get told not to eat in the studio. I don't eat in the studio. I go into this side thing. Murray knows.
Yeah,
I go into the side thing, and I do not eat in the studio because that's the rule. If they told me it was okay to eat in the studio, I might do it. But if they tell me not to, I don't. I am just like, just tell me what to do. And whether I agree with it or not, you know what? I don't waste my time fucking fighting it. Just do it and get on with your day. That's what I am. And I don't think people appreciate that about me, Murray.
No, it's you do. You're in your own.
I'm a rules guy.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Fine. Just tell me what to do. Tell me how much I owe. Tell me what to do. I'll do it. Even if I think it's wrong, it's more time out of my day to fucking fight you on it. I'll fight you on some things like, the streaming world. I'm at war with the streamers. That's true. But for the most part, I'm a rules guy. I'll just tell me what to do, how much I owe, and I'll do it. What was I going to say? Oh, also, I don't like eating in front of people when they're not eating. Like, obviously I'll sit down and have dinner with somebody. Like, that's no problem. But if I'm sitting here and I'm eating and no one else is eating,
It is awkward.
that skeeves me a little bit. And I hate when people say like, then, oh, what is that? What'd you get? Where's that from? Is that any good? Like, I don't want to fucking talk. I'm not. We're not out to dinner. I'm eating because it's lunchtime and I'm hungry and I gotta go do the show. I'm not here to fucking talk about food at 1:30 here on this. So that's another reason I go in there. Like, don't talk. Like, no. This is. I don't eat to live. I live to eat. No, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I
you
mean.
eat to live. You don't live to eat.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's
but
that
if
one.
you want to go out for a nice meal and it's about the meal, yeah. Okay, fucking how's your snapper? How's the steak? Fine. We can talk about the food then.
How's your
I
snapper?
don't want to talk about the food when I'm here lunching at work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The Dondero thing, like when I initially saw it, I was like, what the fuck? Like and for 25 plus years, however how long I've been working in radio now, there's one thing that's always made me crazy. You come in on a Monday and it's like the studio has been ruined by the animals in the weekend. And he was spitting into a barrel, but I don't know if he was like holding the barrel like up to the side. Like, don't spit on stuff, clean up after yourself, reset the board if you're behind a board. Like, it's just
I
common
agree.
courtesy.
It's just common courtesy.
And more often than not, especially coming in and doing the Saturday show with Gasper, more often than not, shit doesn't work. I got to move down a spot. The mic doesn't work. The headphone thing is, and so I don't know. Has water been poured on it? Did someone spit on it? I don't know. So when I saw that clip, I was like, oh, what the fuck? Like, I had nothing against him, but it was just like, can we just treat the fucking studio with just some modicum of respect, please? Everyone?
I'm with you.
But yeah, no, Zoe was so crazy
Did
about
Zoe
that.
say you're going to pay for this?
Yeah, I saw so. Zoe said to Dennis, our head engineer, "You're going to pay for this. You have no idea what's coming." Oh no,
You have no idea what's coming. You're going to pay for this?
He's so mad.
That's awesome.
Well, between him and Maz, they both treat this place like it's their home. Now, Maz does it in a respectful way.
who between
Zoe and Maz? Maz has his own apartment here. Literally, he's got a small
you should
fridge,
see if you need something,
Yeah.
he's got it in his fucking cubie over
floss, real floss, the clip things. He's got toothbrushes. He's got a mini fridge full of cold Cokes that he'll come in and be like, Murray, feel how cold this can of Coke is. I'm like, all right. He does the mic. It's like the pull my finger thing with Maz. Like, here, feel my cold Coke. Great. But at least he, this is like a second home to him. Zoe, it's like a frat house for him. Love Zoe, but man, like sometimes with the crumbs, you look
like,
at these microphones.
Just be
and
considerate.
They just absorb so much food. Oh, it's gross. And I skeeve. I've always skeeved. I don't know if I'm as big of a germaphobe as you, but I just don't like seeing food specks, nails, toenails, things like that, boogers. It makes me so crazy.
I'm less of a germphobe than I am there's just a touch of OCD in me.
Yeah.
That I know. I feel like it gets older with age that, if I'm going to wipe it down, then I got to get every it's like, it's not as much I got to de-germ it. I mean, I want to, but if I'm going to wipe this down, then I have to wipe this down, then I have to wipe this down. And it's like, it sort of just gets progressively worse. I've started to do this, so it's nuts with my shower and the shower glass. I don't like a schmeary, mildewy
Shower door?
shower glass in your shower
You can get those little squeegees.
with like water stains. So squeege it. I don't squeege it. I just take the towel and I wipe off the shower glass. Except
It doesn't do it the right way.
it's not that. It does it perfectly, and where I'm at, and the towel I use. But if I'm going to get the shower glass, I got to get up in the corner and get the very last little corner up there. And then it's not just enough to get the glass, the hardware on the glass. I got to make sure that's wiped down. And then it's not just the face of the hardware, it's the little edge where it connects into the shower glass. And then I got to wipe down the handle and the fucking thing that the spray nozzle.
Yeah.
And the next, thing you know, I'm fucking wiping down every little inch of the shower. And that's nuts. Like, that's the OCD creeping in. As much as I don't want a streaky stained shower glass, I can't stop. Once I start, I can't stop.
You got to be thorough with it. Yeah, that's something.
That's getting a little nuts.
That's a little nuts.
I freely admit it. It's that more than being a germaphobe.
Here's another one I'll answer. Richard M. Did they make Jim stop saying whore when doing his Jerry Jones impression?
Yes.
That's another one that was not looked kindly on. Yeah. But, it kind of ruins the bit if you can't call them a bunch of whores,
Let's see. Anything else, Colin? Did we go through your entire list?
I think we did. Favorite throwback uniform. Patriots debuting new uniforms tomorrow night. Mega Millions, wind turbine, Gronk 1-day contract with the Patriots. Does he deserve?
You got annoyed by this conversation during the show.
Yeah, just that so Larry Bird never shows up again, and people still revere him. And same with Brady. Like for me, I get it. It's nice. Gronk's a nicer person than Brady's a more real human being. Brady's a fucking robot, and he's turning into what was the cat lady in New York that ended up having too much plastic surgery. Jocelyn Wildenstein, or do you know what I'm talking about?
I do think I
but
know.
He's starting to look real fucking weird. But still, I don't need the guy who brought me the most sports joy in my life to be like a great person. I know he's a fucking weirdo. I don't need him donating the toys to the children and opening parks. Like, you gave me my joy. I don't care about it that much. Bird, I got the tail end of. I'm sure if my parents are still alive, they loved him. I don't think they need Bird around anymore. Bobby Orr still does some stuff around here, and I guess he's been philanthropic. But I don't. That stuff I don't need. It's nice, sure, it's nice. It's like icing on the cake, but it doesn't really mean that much to me.
Right and Wrong podcast about me being a rules guy. Felger just following the rules as Dr. Fauci forces face diapers on the whole world. Didn't bother me one bit. It's fucking the amount of energy and time spent fighting a fucking mask versus just wearing the thing and getting on with your day to me was preposterous. They just wore the fucking thing. I didn't think twice about it. Didn't bother me one bit.
Favorite impression to do? It's Jerry Jones. I love because I just love being able to make him like an old creepy perv. So hands down, it's Jerry Jones. But he's not in the news anymore. That's like at that time when Brady was a free agent. If he had gone there, we'd still be able to talk about him. If Belichick got hired there as the head coach over Brian Schottenheimer, we'd still be able to do it. And there's just kind of no need. Like, he's not really making headlines, and that team stinks.
Demon says you literally spend more time wiping down the shower than taking a shower. I think
it's probably one and the same.
It's
right?
true. Murray talks about these 5-minute fucking showers. I'm in and out in 90 seconds, but the wipe down.
Yeah.
It might be. It's true. I might spend more time wiping the shower down than actually taking the shower. Oh, it's bad. That OCD thing creeps into your fucking that is. I got that real. Okay, I think we're running to the end of our time here.
Yeah. Oh, here was one real quick. Would you ever stay at a Motel 6? Now, I come off as bougie sometimes. I get that. But yes, in fact, I stayed at one not too long ago. The last long guys trip I did when the CrowdStrike thing happened and all the airports went to shit, and I had to drive from Minneapolis to Milwaukee to fly back to Boston.
You stayed at a Milwaukee Motel 6?
Yeah, near the airport. And it should have said on the sign in front, we feature violence. Like, it was not great. But it was a warm bed, or like an air-conditioned room, it was the summer, and a place I could sleep for like 5 hours where I had to get up the ass crack of dawn to finally get a flight back to Boston. So I don't care. Like, if it's dire, I'll stay in any shithole. I don't give a
that'll do it right there. The
and
Motel
that was
6,
a frightening shithole
out by the fucking Milwaukee airport. I'm kind of snobby about hotels. It's an indulgence of mine. I like nice hotels, and I stay at nice hotels. And if I had to, I would, of course. But No.
Yeah. If it's like I'm like my wife, I mean, we're gonna stay somewhere nice. But if it's dire and I just need a room for the night, yeah, whatever.
Okay, Colin, thank you so much. We
Thanks,
appreciate
Colin.
it. We're back at it next Wednesday. It's not Thanksgiving next Wednesday, is it?
No, that's the following week. It falls late this year.
Next
See
Wednesday.
you next Wednesday.
Back on. We'll talk to you then.
Bye-bye.
Bye.